What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan Olbricht and today I'm going to be doing a 2-year review of my Canon R5. So I'm filming on it right now, but this camera's been amazing. I've had it for I think 2 years, like almost exactly today. So I got it like 2 summers ago. It's been an amazing camera and I have a couple, like 5 different topics that I want to talk about for it. So let's get right into it. So the first one is build quality and durability. So I actually had a situation where I was doing surf photography and my water housing flooded and it was like totally full. My R5 had the 50 mil on it and it was like fully submerged in the salt water. So I had to like swim back to shore really quick, like emptied it. I actually put my camera in the sink and just was like running water over it to try to get the salt water off. And then there was salt water in my battery compartment. My battery was like corroded already. So I literally put like fresh water in the battery compartment and it was like crazy. And I thought it was like done for my camera and I took it to Canon. The next day actually I drove up to their factory and took it up there and they serviced it and they actually fixed it. And it was only a couple $100 and I was like amazed, and they were just saying like how the weather sealing is basically built for like rain and like water. And for it to be like fully submerged in salt water and to survive is just crazy to me, because I know a lot of cameras that people have like dropped it in the water and it's just been done for. So for the R5 to be able to withstand that is just amazing and save me a ton of money, and like it's just amazing that it could even stand for that. And I've also had it doing sports photography and it started raining and I haven't even really been worried about it just because the weather sealing, and especially you definitely need good lenses though as well. And the crazy thing is I was using the 50mm f1.8 when it got the water in it from the surf photography, and it's not even like an L series lens, and it still was weather sealed. So pretty impressive. But yeah, definitely make sure if you're using it in the water, you have those really good lenses on, because that also seals it. So if you get water in the main part of the camera, it's gonna be a lot harder to fix that probably, and a lot more expensive. But yeah, just the overall, I guess, durability and build quality of it is amazing so far. I've really never had any problems with that. I've dropped it, I think like once I dropped it when I was opening my camera bag. It didn't really do anything. I've had one lens that got like kind of stuck, an RF lens, but the body itself I haven't had any problems with, and it's been amazing, to be honest. All right, for the second part, we're gonna be talking about autofocus performance. So for sports and like surf photography and like high frames per second stuff, this is super important and it's really amazing. And even for this video, the autofocus is on my eye and it's like crazy. Like I can try to block it and then it goes back to my eye. And it's like just the autofocus on this camera with the tracking, and then with sports, they can have certain things where an object's moving in front of the person, like a football or something, and it still tracks that person, or you can have it where it changes objects. So it's super cool, and the settings that are in there are just amazing for how many different options there are for different sports, for different anything that you're shooting really. And I've never really found a problem with autofocus, and it's been amazing for every sport that I've shot. Even for video, I've started shooting that more now, and it's just been amazing with that. Yeah, and I had the Canon 7DD before this, and the autofocus I thought was pretty good, but the autofocus compared to this was like horrible. And like right when I started using this, I was like, oh my gosh. And like the eye tracking is amazing, which is what I use for almost everything now. Yeah, it's amazing. So could not talk good enough about the autofocus here. The second or third thing is image quality. So the resolution for the 45 megapixel sensor is amazing. And I have a couple of prints behind me. Actually, this one is in Estes Park, Colorado. And that print is pretty big. I think it's a 24 by 36 and it's like perfectly sharp. And I even did a bunch of cropping on that as well. And I have photos all around here. They're like 20 by 30, and then those are 16 by 20. But all the prints that I've done are super sharp, super amazing. Then even for cropping, I've been cropping a lot of these photos in like vertical. So you can shoot them horizontal, crop them vertical, and they're still like 25 megapixels. And it's like, it's just ridiculous. Like these photos look so good, and you can use them for really anything on your websites like I have, for printing, like social media. You can use it for anything, and I haven't seen any problems with the image quality. And that's just been like amazing upgrade as well. Because before I had a crop sensor that was the 20 megapixels, which like if you printed something bigger than like a 20 by 30, you definitely see those pixels and it did not look as clear. So the full frame 45 megapixel sensor is a huge game changer. And if you're really trying to print stuff, if you're trying to, I guess, just like up the quality of your overall content, this is like a huge game changer, and it has been for me. The fourth thing I want to talk about is video capabilities. So recently I've been shooting more videos, obviously, with this YouTube channel, and shooting a lot of golf videos, trying to shoot a lot of surf stuff as well when I'm in California. And it's just been really like ridiculous how good this camera is for it. It actually has 8K video work, which I can't even use because I have like a MacBook Air M2 and it can't even process that. And then I've been using the 4K slow-mo for my reels and stuff, which has been just crazy how good that looks, how sharp it is. And you can use it for anything, for social media, and then even like YouTube, stuff like that. Like I can't even film these videos anymore on 4K because it was taking up so much space, and it was like my computer kept crashing because it was like such big files, and they looked like so good, but I literally can't even do it anymore because the files were so big, and like they're so good for editing, but you really need to have like a professional computer and a professional system to even be able to handle it, because my computer could not. So I'd recommend at least like one of the new MacBook Pros, having a lot of RAM and a lot of storage on there, or else it's really not gonna work well. And I've been through that a couple times now where my computer's been suffering just because it really cannot load it, and sometimes it'll shut down and I'll lose the videos and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been amazing. And right now this is on 1080 and it still looks crazy sharp. And I know it's part of the lens as well, the 24-70 f2.8. So the lens is amazing as well. But yeah, the whole video capabilities of this camera are just amazing. The 4K 120, to be honest, has been amazing for sports. And I've been using that recently, and that's been a game changer. Yeah, I don't even know, like you don't even have to put it in the slow-mo, it kind of does it for you. And it's just so smooth, so clear, and the 4K is just amazing on this camera. I want to see what the 8K looks like, but I don't even know. You need some crazy professional like movie computer to even be able to process the 8K video. But yeah, overall, just an amazing camera. And then the fifth thing is, I guess, just the overall value of what I would say for this camera. And I would say that it is definitely worth it, although it is very expensive and you have to switch to the RF line. I do have an adapter for my 1-400 just because that's like crazy expensive to get a new one. But yeah, even switching to the RF line for lenses has been huge for me. Huge upgrade on the glass for these lenses, and it's really upgraded my photos overall. This camera is just amazing. I would definitely recommend this camera. It has been a game changer to my content, my photography, video, just everything for me. Yeah, really great camera for photos and videos now as I'm getting more into that. I would say for photos though, it blows everything else out of the park. I've never seen anything even close to that. And I know a lot of people use other stuff for videos, but from what I've seen from this videos as well, it does great work. And yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys up to date with more videos on that. Maybe make a video just about me processing and editing videos as well, especially the 4K 120, which is a lot of fun to work with. But yeah, that's all I have for the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this helped you kind of decide more about the R5. And I know there's also a couple new Canon cameras coming out soon, so that's gonna be super exciting to see what they're able to do with some new sensors, new autofocus, and it should be super exciting to see what they can do after already making this crazy camera, which is amazing. So yeah, super excited about that. Thanks for watching.